Hiya, I'm out of the bath now, and I thought before I go out I'm going to show you my 5 favourite fragrances from my smallish collection. I think I've got something like 16, 17 bottles. I haven't counted, I've recently just sold some bits and pieces, so not a massive collection. I've got an awful lot of decants, samples, etc., but actual full bottles I try and keep it, I'd rather keep it low because I get a little bit stressed out if I have to choose from too much. So I haven't gone for 5 in an order of this is number 5, this is number 4, because I can't, because I just can't quite do it like that. So what I've done is I've got joint 4th and 5th place, then there's a number 3, and there's there is a number 1 and a number 2. So it's just that I couldn't decide on the last 2 what order they should go in, so that's what I've done. I'm going to start at the bottom though. Joint 4th and 5th, we'll start with this one, which is Portrait of a Lady. Love it. Incense, rose, spice, sweetness, patchouli. Oh, just absolutely stunning. I mean, when you first spray it on, it's really good, and then when you get to the dry down, it's amazing. Compliment getter, absolutely. Sticks around for like what it's like donkey's years, you know. It really does stick to your skin and project really, really well. So I'd say out of all of them, that's probably the most beastly. There's one other that would come close, but anyway, moving on. In that joint place, it's been sent to me in a travel atomizer, and what's inside is it's by Kimberly Timmis Kennedy. She got a lovely little boutique online store, and it's called Rita's Rose Macaroon. She's based over in the States. This is, I mean, I am a gourmand lover. This is absolutely beautiful. You've got rose and macaroon, and I think there's vanilla, and you get hints of everything throughout the day, like almost like chocolatey. And then it's like the other day I was wearing it and I kind of got a violety vibe, but I know there's no violet in there. It's just really beautiful rose-based gourmand, and if that's your thing, if that's what you like, then you have to check it out. Really lovely lady, very small outfit. I'm not talking about what she's wearing. I mean, you know what I mean. Amazing communication from Kimberly. She's a real darling, so I totally recommend that you get your nose on that. She also creates some other gorgeous gourmand type fragrances. She sent me some I think it's called lemon butter, shortbread butter, can't remember now, but that's another really lovely fragrance. I don't even really like lemon, but this one's really, really nice. So check that out. So that's Kimberly Timmis Kennedy. Okay, so that's joint 4th and 5th, and then this one is numero 3, and that's Dark Amber and Ginger Lilly from Jo Malone. I just love this. Again, it's got incense in it. I do love incense in a fragrance. I've discovered that I don't like it as like the main player, but in a fragrance, blended in with lots of other lovely stuff, as long as there's sweet stuff in there, then I generally really enjoy it. And this is, obviously you've got Ginger Lilly, I think it's rose, and sort of a little bit spicy, and it's really, really, really nice. Definitely another compliment getter, and it lasts as well. Like, people complain about Jo Malone, but this really lasts for me. I have no complaints with it. Don't get me wrong, it's not the strongest or most long lasting of the fragrances I've got by far. It probably does come a little bit lower down when you talk about that, but it still gives me a full day or a full night, so I have no complaints. Absolutely love this little beauty. So moving on up, number 2 is Intense Cafe. Montal, I think we all know it. It seems to be the Marmite of fragrances. So many people love it or they hate it. For me, it's an absolute love. a lot of people say they don't get coffee. I get coffee all the way through. Really nice, sweet, like a vanilla latte type coffee. Gorgeous vanilla in there. The rose, absolutely stunning. Just pure comfort, pure edible deliciousness. Definitely love this baby. So finally, this is my numero uno, and that's all I've got. Well, that and a tiny little decant. That's it. Iris Ganache by Gourlane. I've only just recently got my nose on some of these Gourlane exclusives, and I fucking love Iris Ganache. I need a full bottle desperately, but they're like £400 on eBay, so I don't know what's going to happen. I can't ever, even if I was a millionaire, would I spend £400? Yeah, okay, yeah, I would, but I can't. Not certainly not in my current situation. Can I afford a full bottle of Iris Ganache? So I will just try and get hold of decants as and when, and keep my beady little eyes out for a full bottle. Anyway, about how it smells. It is my scent of the night, by the way. Oh, I'm going to throw a tiny bit more on because I love it. So obviously you've got iris in there, but there's this backbone, this really soft, chocolatey, smooth, velvety, I don't know what it is. It's just gorgeous. You've got incense. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's not cloying. It's just amazing. I can't explain it. I cannot tell you how much I love this fragrance. So Iris Ganache right at the top. Numero uno of my favourite perfumes ever. I really can't see anything ever knocking it off that spot, but you never know. Watch this space, and if you've got any Iris Ganache knocking around that you don't want, please get in touch. Please, 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 please.